Hey guys, what's up? Liru the Lance Corporal here, and I have three critical announcements. The first announcement portrays to the footage you're playing behind us. It's some of our Star Wars Battlefront footage. This was a test run for just some flight mechanics of how the X-Wings and A-Wings work for this mod. We're just kind of gearing around the arsenal. We're going to get in the air, fly around, take out a Star Destroyer, but I've been working really hard on this one. I've custom built a Star Destroyer and a Mon Calamari cruiser. I've been doing some testing with how to recreate command posts and, all the features from Star Wars Battlefront 2. Not the EA one that's coming out, but the original. I've been working hard to recreate here, so I'm happy to announce that our first run of the Star Wars Battlefront stuff for Arma 3 is going to be on Wednesday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be live streaming it, and if you want to come watch what we can do, by all means, feel free to. It's going to be a Tier 1 op, and it's going to be limited to 32 slots, 16 versus 16, standard Battlefront rules. Hope you enjoy it, and I'm so excited for this because everything is really, really cool. Mod sets are on the forums, as well as links to download both Imperial Assault and the Galactic Republic mod, and I will be key checking to make sure no one's loading in shit that they should not be, because to get these mods to work, we have to turn keying off. So, limited space. Hope you can come and join us, play, otherwise, hope you can watch, and if all goes well, we will start making this a weekly thing for the next few weeks. Other two announcements I want to talk about is, number 2, both Vietnam, Anti-Stasi, and our Tier 3 CIA runs are starting to run dry. Vietnam, I only got a few more missions planned. CIA, I only have a few more things to do on XCAM Prototype. And Anti-Stasi, the progress we're making, we're coming to a point of either we're going to beat the damn thing in a few weeks, or the server is going to become completely unplayable, as we tried last Tuesday, and it was pretty shite, so we're going to give it one more go, and if not, we're going to have to replace it with something. For the Tier 3 players, I've decided among two things of what the next campaign is going to be. Number 1, it's either going to be a Spec Ops winter-style campaign using the camos from the Ion PMC. We're going to use a winter map and probably use the snow script for snowstorms and whatnot. Here we are taking off now and getting ready to go. We're going to be fighting some TIE fighters and stuff for this test run. But there's that. Or we're going to get a water-based mission and move around with a mobile frigate base. And that'll be pretty interesting to deal with. You'll move your frigate into position in various different parts of the map and assault different areas in a Spec Ops style. So mainly night missions. We'll have the MH6 Little Bird on standby on it, and we'll do briefings on and off the frigate. And I just think, we recently did a combined op between Manticore operating that frigate. We had Gavalor flying air runs and the Black Wasp from the Jet DLC, and we had a ground infantry team do some stuff on Alraic. So, really exciting. The Tier 1 stuff, there's plenty of other mod sets we can look into. Aliens, Stargate. We could expand on Ironfront even, because that's really popular, or even Halo, and which leads me to my third point. I have been lacking a bit in the map reviews, as I promised with one of my Patreon tiers, and it's because real life came up, but I actually finished my second map I was going to review, which is Pandora. However, I got that all finished Wednesday, and had it scheduled to release today, or I guess technically yesterday, since today is now Sunday, which is when I'm releasing this vid. I got an update in my map, or my mission, or my mods, and one of them was for Pandora, so I checked it out, and I was really questioning what the hell happened, and I looked at the mod page for it on Steam, and it turns out the developer from Pandora is coming back to the map. He actually updated it, made it 64-bit compatible, and he says he's promised to finish the map. So I think that's really, really cool. To summarize what I had for the map review, it was basically I was giving it a 6 out of 10 in the end. Really cool to work with so long as you kept it to a Spec Ops standard, but because it was 32-bit compatible only and really unoptimized and just unfinished, there's only so much you could do with it. But from, just the Spec Ops side, yes, there were still a lot of cool areas to play with on the map. You just had to keep the player count low and keep the unit count low to maximize frames. However, the developer's coming back. So I'm really, really excited to see what he brings to the table with this map, and we'll review that map hopefully in the next coming few weeks, maybe even months, depending on how the development cycle for that goes. So the next map up for the table is Maladin, and my goal is to get a map review out every week. I don't know which day it'll be published. It'll just really depend on how much work I have to do for which specific week, and we'll move on from there. So, anyway, guys, that is all I've got. Thank you so much for listening in. Go operate operationally, and take care. If you got any questions, comments, or concerns, we got the comment section in the freaking YouTube comment section, of course. But otherwise, again, see you this Wednesday. We'll come out with those new ideas for Tier 1 and Tier 3, and Pandora. We've got our eyes on it. So, take care, guys. See you soon.